gotta wait for my neighbors to leave. Then I'll be streaming over there in a little bit. Try and get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Not helping. But yeah, they tend to get a little amped up when they get ready to go somewhere. So I'm waiting for them to leave, and I'll be over there for the majority of the day. So maybe I'll load up some new games to play today on the phone. There won't be anybody there. There'll be not much to do. Kind of just... I didn't counter there. I'm a little rusty. I was playing better last night. I really like this boss, though. He's like one of the most fun bosses because he doesn't have anything like too crazy. Mostly just pretty fair hitboxes. It's really obvious what he's doing. Some really unfair bosses in this. Some that aren't unfair. They're just like not fun to fight. I mean, every action game with melee combat's gonna have some crap bosses. It's not like it's an exclusive thing to this game. It's like I remember what to do, but I don't have the muscle memory for a lot of the timings anymore. Yeah. Gotta remember all that. Gotta see what's open today, because hopefully there's some kind of food-like substance I can get to eat today. There's some stuff still open. The World Legends is getting a new difficulty. It's pretty interesting. I guess they have a lot of people that have like powered up the passive buffs so much that they can plow through Pandemonium. Uliana can definitely do that pretty much by herself. It's like not hard. I guess you get like more buffs or something. Sounds cool. In the middle of Gozuki startup. This map's kind of annoying because the guy that shoots and the Kusarigama Yogi. Maybe I'll pick another one because I just don't want to get pissed off today. Just want to relax. Don't really expect too many people to be watching because it's normal people have families to be with. Get out of Yeah, don't tell me the viewer count. Tell me the viewer count. I don't look at that anymore. Because it was a big trigger for me. Thank you, though. I get a lot less triggered when I don't look at the video. Yeah, I don't really care anyway. I'm not doing anything interesting right now. I'm just playing random stuff. I prefer to not know. God, I'm like terrible at this game now. Actually, no, I was doing this pretty good last night. I just can't right now for some reason. I'll give it like one more try. It's probably because I'm hungry. I tend to play worse when I'm hungry. It's this pansy here with the gun. You need to go. Get out of here. Jump. I love this boss. He's like the most fun boss in my opinion, because he's got the yokai like traits and stuff, but he's basically just a human boss. I actually didn't like most of the DLC bosses in this game. I think the base ones are like better. Lightning Gods of Yomi is like the worst boss. Nightmare Bringer is pretty annoying too. I like what's her name. I don't remember that boss's name. Like the big demon chick. She's pretty fun to fight. And the DLC for this kind of went a little bit to the gimmicks. No one likes Lightning Gods of Yomi. It's like the worst boss. Hey, thanks, man. Merry Christmas. You don't know how much I needed to hear that today. Thank you. I've been dealing with a lot, as you guys know. Get out of here with that. Not gonna work this time, boss. Gameplay restored. Instead of the thing that like Souls-like games say, or like perpetrator purged and shit. It's like, no, for me it's gameplay restored. 'Cause I was playing pretty good last night, and today I'm like, actually it's the same days. I was playing this around midnight, like 14 hours ago. Playing like way worse today for some reason. It's probably because I'm low on IRL stamina, hungry. But I'm not gonna order anything until they tell me that they're gone, because they tend to argue with each other a lot. And they're gonna go somewhere, like, I don't want to be there for that, so figured I'd pop the stream on and just chill. Order something once they give me the okay to go over there. I could go over there now, but I'm sure they're arguing and shit. They're really not wanting to deal deal with that today. Level 720. Alright, let's do a different one. What 751s do I have? Should probably go back into the regular game, but I just like playing these, honestly. It's like the Bloody Palace. Let's try this one, see if this one's not too sweaty. Let's see what the motley crew of monsters is going to be this time. Might be some really annoying stuff in here. The snake kind of crumbles under key damage. It's such a big target, but the mooks might be more dangerous. Because I have a build, I can't like really take much damage, but I can really dish it out. Keep things staggered. Yamanba. Mama. People that played this game only once heard this track a lot, because this boss is like the first difficulty spike in this game. It's a really hard boss at the beginning, because you like don't have much. Even if you like know how to play the game, it's like the hardest boss. Oh, that's right, it was the demo boss, huh? Kind of got a little bit of Tales of Vesperia demo syndrome going on there, where they give you, like, the hardest beginning boss in the demo. So, like, you know, the demo's supposed to get people to buy the game, right? But then you make, like, the demo the hardest boss, which was exactly the problem with the Vesperia demo. But it's worse when they do that in a game like this, where you have, like, the option to level up your character and specify and, like, spec in stuff and make builds. But then in the demo, obviously, you don't have access to any of that. So you gotta do the boss the way that the devs do it. Uh, I think the difference between this and the Vesperia demo is that, obviously this game it's very upfront about being difficult and frustrating by nature, so that helps its case, but it definitely has a lot of the same problem. The Vesperia demo is actually a pretty shitty demo. Is that the boss in the Vesperia demo actually is like the first difficulty spike when you're playing the game normally, but when you're playing in the restraints of the demo, you have like none of the mechanics. You have like none of the mechanics at that point. And you can't grind, you can't do side quests or anything. You're stuck in that area. I think that's actually one of the worst demos I've ever played. I imagine they would have sold like way more copies of that if they didn't make Gattuso the boss. It's a pretty stupid idea. That boss humbled everybody, whether you were a veteran player or you were new. The Arise demo was actually really good. You can say what you want about that game, but that game had a really good demo. Mostly because it put you like midway through the game, so you had like most of the mechanics. You had a decent amount of moves to use. You could play as all the characters as well, which is really cool too. They definitely have leveled up their ability to make demos with Tales games. It's pretty much just the Vesperia one that's really bad. It's like not really allowing you to get a good first impression because the boss in the demo is like ridiculously hard. And it's like the first big difficulty spike even playing normally. Like the Grace's F demo was like that too. It put you in the future part of the game, so you had access to all the mechanics, most of the moves and stuff, so you could try out the combat. But it was also like in a spoiler-free area, so there weren't any story spoilers. Like they just put you in a dungeon at like the end of the game, and you could try it. Berseria demo was also you could play as everybody. I think you had, there wasn't any spoilers at all. The story was pretty much still concealed, but you could try the game. They definitely learned. They definitely learned how to make a demo as they went on, for sure. The Vesperia one is, like, embarrassingly stupid. It's like, do you want people to buy this game or not? I don't think the first reaction casual people will have to, like, getting their ass beat in a demo is, to go out and spend $60 to buy the game. I think most sane people will not do that. They'll go play something else. It's pretty ironic. I don't think they did a demo for the remaster for that. It would have been hilarious if they did the same thing. Just put you back in that same boss. Yeah, the Rise demo was actually really solid. It even had like a secret boss that you could fight. Like if you really like the combat, you could fight that boss and get like more challenge and stuff. I think that's one of the best demos they've done for Tales games. The Grace's F demo did not come here, as far as I know. I don't think it did. But that was like one of the first good Tales demos. It's like here's a context-free dungeon with all the party members and like pretty much all the mechanics, a decent chunk of the moveset, so you could like try the game, and if you care about the story, nothing was spoiled. It was like the best of both worlds. Uh, but yeah, the Neo demo also has that problem too. The snake boss is like the hardest boss at the beginning because it's basically like a skill check. Like, do you understand the mechanics? Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck there for a long time. Uh, Honestly, the Neo demo should have just been the first level where you fight Mezuki. Because, like, that boss is not too hard. It's still challenging, especially when you, like, haven't really mastered the mechanics, but it's enough to tell you, like, how the game works and everything. Uh, but I think the Neo 2 demo has the benefit of being in a genre that's known to be, like, It's designed to piss you off, and most people are smart enough to realize that before they play it. So that helps things, but it's still not an excuse. It should feel satisfying to beat the boss, but it shouldn't be like immensely frustrating because you're like trying to get people to spend money on the game, you know. DMC5 demo was pretty good as well. Uh, it was definitely better than the demo for 4. The demo for 4 kind of sucked because you had like barely any moves. It's like decent to like try the game, but it wasn't really a good vertical slice of like what the actual game would be like. I think they kind of dropped the ball there, unfortunately. Let's see, I got about 45 minutes. What do I feel like playing? Thinking of doing Streets X. I'd say Vesperia is probably one of the worst demos I've ever played. That demo should go down in history on how to like not make a demo and try to like sell something to somebody. You know, that game was full $60. It wasn't budget priced. It was full priced. I don't think they probably like lost a lot of sales in that game by having that demo. I'm almost certain. Like, come on, don't put the demo in the first difficulty spike with like, but even harder than actually buying the game because you don't have access to grinding or side quests or builds or anything. That's probably why they don't do demos that much anymore, because it's hard to like pick a good spot to like let you try the game, but then like also narrative is a problem. You got to find an area where they're like either very vague about the story or there's no story at all, so that you could just try the gameplay. I like the Fire Emblem Three Hopes demo. That demo was pretty good. You got a good like 3-4 hours of gameplay. It's more than enough. And it was set at the beginning of the game too, so there weren't really any spoilers.
Right.
That demo was pretty solid. That's actually one of the best demos I played, I'd say. You got to try like most of the game. What's up, Valvi? How you doing? Just talking about bad demos for like skill-based games and how many bad demos there are. At least Tales improved over time. It's mostly just the Vesperia demo that's shitty. The other ones are pretty good. The Rise being the best, I'd say. The demo of that was very well done. They learned their lesson. You don't want people to mold in a fucking demo, because then they're not going to buy the game. It's like, you don't need to be a business major to realize that. There's a lot of demos like that, though.
We gotta get these bags.
They want you to be pissed off playing this demo. Alright. Great idea.
What's wrong? You got that mopey face, like when someone takes away a kitten you're petting.
I was just thinking, isn't it wrong to rob from a bank?
It's not from the bank. They're moving the money through there illegally.
I guess. But it's still not ours, right?
Not yet, anyway. Besides, if we get a little extra scratch out of this, we can finally afford to buy some new video games.
I guess that's true.
Well, that wasn't too tough. And hey, we made some cash, too.
I wonder why Sabu is trying to take over the town.
You think too much.
Some of the good and bad demos you guys have played. I pretty much listed all the bad and good ones. For games like this, where there's like skill is like the main component. DMC4 demo is pretty shitty actually. The 5 demo is actually pretty good. You get a boss, you get to unlock enemy step, you get to try a little. It's not the full moveset, but a decent amount of it. 4 demo is pretty disappointing, honestly.
Back to Uptown again.
Yay!
And no, we can't go shopping.
Aww.
You think that Ken guy was lying about Yakuza taking over the entire city?
Not sure. Let's go beat up some bad guys and find out.
Hey, thank you. I actually want to record a lot of that, so let's let's not play that right now. I want to record some New Game Plus runs and stuff, so let's find something else to play. I've only got like half an hour left anyway, so I can't get too balls deep into any games right now. Supposed to be going over there at 3:30, and then I gotta scramble to order something to eat because it's Christmas Eve, and I don't really have a normal family at the moment, so we'll play some Streets X. That's nice and relaxing. topic of demos, that Chocobo racing game, it's going end of life, right? They're getting rid of all the microtransactions. Apparently, I heard that people who got review keys, none of the microtransactions were in the game. Like, how shady is that? You're not even able to review the game properly because it's not what people who actually bought it got to experience. But yeah, that game is shutting down after only 9 months. Square can be a bunch of buffoons sometimes. Charge people a full $60 for the game and then still have like loot boxes and stuff in the game. Come on. How did you think that was gonna work? Call of Duty at least doesn't tie like old characters and tracks and shit to it. lives are sacred. City. I think I need to cut it short because apparently my neighbor has some money for me. So it's gonna be a brief intermission. I'm gonna gotta throw some clothes on, bring all the electronics, order some food, and then so a lot of the restaurants are gonna close soon. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and then after I eat and they leave, there will be a Christmas Eve kitty sitting stream. We'll probably play service games and then probably some retro. I got Dead Cells on there as well, so probably be a good couple hours. I'll bring my charger, so I'll have juice to keep playing. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. I just saw the text from her from like a half hour ago. I don't really check my phone when I'm streaming, so I'm gonna go take care of that. I estimate to be back in like maybe 90 minutes. No one's gonna be there, so really pretty much just need to take breaks to use the bathroom, or the kittens might be roughhousing. I'll have to clean up and stuff later on, but yeah, it'll be a little unorthodox Christmas Eve stream thing. So I gotta see what's open, and then after I eat and everything, we'll boot back up. I'll play stuff that's on the phone. I don't really feel like loading anything else up. I got enough of a backlog on there as it is. I got a bunch of PS2 games I haven't really touched. I haven't finished the Red Star. Could probably do another playthrough on Destiny Remake or something. So yeah, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate that too. Whatever the hell you celebrate, happy holidays. I will be back within 2 hours. Is like, I know DoorDash is going to be slammed today. I don't want to bother to go to Albertsons because there's a bunch of families getting like their whole fucking dinners and stuff, and like Christmas is tomorrow, so I want to avoid that because I'm just one guy. I only got to feed myself, and I've been there on Christmas Eve before. It's a nightmare. Like, dude, I'm just here for, I'm just here for some like potato wedges and like water, and there's like families with like 8 kids with like 3 shopping carts and stuff. So let me take care of that, and I'll see you guys in a bit.